Well, guys, Doodah Dave here. I'm doing a my first unboxing video and my first record from Analogue Productions, which is the Buckingham Nicks. Probably should have. I'm probably going to label it so it won't be a surprise. A record that I've been looking for a long time. As you know, in the wild, they're pretty expensive, so when they had this remastered version, I figured this is probably less or about the same of what I'm going to pay for in the wild, so I might as well get it new. And when I thought of where I'm going to buy it from online, I looked around and I don't know, I was kind of surprised that Analogue Productions had it because I didn't see, Chad probably advertised it, but I didn't see his advertisement. Even Rhino was... I mean, it's funny with this release, they really didn't need to advertise it. They did all the billboards with Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks on Sunset Boulevard, teasing about it. Everybody's saying, oh, are they going to tour? Oh, are they going to cut a new album together? But those of us who are the old vinyl heads knew, or hoped anyway, that it would be this particular record. I like the way he packaged this. You don't have to tear the whole Megillah up. So I'm here. I've been cutting with my scissors down here. So the end of the packaging, it was in front of my house today. It took, I don't know, it was released. It shipped last week, so probably took 5 days from Salina. I'm in New York. I'm in Westchester County, New York. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. And then look, the flip side has the, well, it's showing up as Buckingham Nicks in the video, but it's actually backwards on the back, and it's forward on the front. That's the front. It's got an OB strip, Rhino Hi Fidelity on the, oh, I'll do the front first. It says Buckingham Nicks, 180 gram vinyl, cut from the original analog master tape by Kevin Gray. I mentioned to say, I neglected to say Kevin Gray cut the tapes. A coherent, pressed at optimal, heavyweight gatefold jacket, includes an exclusive insert with liner notes from David Frick of Rolling Stones fame, and limited edition. I guess there's a number on this. Rhino High Fidelity. I just want good sounding vinyl, guys. You know, like, isn't that the way you are? That's tell me in the comments how much you care about numbers and stuff like that. I don't really care about that. I don't care about OB strips and all that, although it's cool to have. I mean, I have a Japanese import. There's no, it doesn't even have a jacket. It has a jacket, but the jacket is Oscar Peterson and the Modern Jazz Quartet. I think it's live in Canada. Rhino High Fidelity. Okay, here's the cuts. Crying in the Night. Stephanie is the second, which everybody knows was Stevie's real name. Without a Leg to Stand On. Crystal. Long Distance Winner is the first side, and second side, Don't Let Me Down Again, which was one of the singles, I think. Well, it didn't really have singles, but it was the closest they had to a single on it. Django, and I'm sure Lindsey's ode to Django Reinhardt, the great jazz guitar player. Races or Run Lola, My Love, not to be confused with Lola by the Kinks, and Frozen Love. That was the other big cut from it. Don't Let Me Down Again and Frozen Love, both on the second side. So I'm looking forward to spinning this. I'm going to very carefully open this. What's that? Is there any stickers on this? There's only really a sticker, a barcode. At the bottom, there's all the badging, for want of a better word. No, it's not a car. I feel like I bought a car. Cheapest car I ever bought. I'm so excited. I don't buy too many new albums anymore, just because I'm kind of a heavy duty crate digger. So, you know, this is exciting. And even at my new places that carry new records, I haven't seen this. Like, I go to Newbury Comics sometimes. I know it's not the most fashionable, but they get a lot of they get a mix. They get a lot of commercial stuff, new stuff, and sometimes stuff is mixed in, and sometimes they mark stuff down. Remember, they had a little feed. I wish I had grabbed it from record store day. I also go to Clockwork Records, which won the best record store in Westchester County in Hastings. I give a big shout out to my buddies there at Clockwork Records in Hastings. But I don't think they had. If they did, I mean, a copy of this would be like 80, probably be twice as much. All right, I'm blabbering on. I just don't want to cut anything in here. I don't want to. Let's see if I can peel this. I don't think I really need to keep the shrink. It is a gatefold. I don't think the original album was a gatefold. Somebody that has an original, I'm sure a lot of you guys have originals. If the original was a gatefold, I don't believe it was. I think it was a standalone. It was just a sleeve. I'm like so cautious with this. Like I don't. My old rusty trusty scissors. These are my scissors that I use on my old albums and stuff. All right, I'm gonna put the scissors over here. See if I used to be able to do it with my nails, but I just cut my nails. Oh boy. Okay, it's piercing. Sorry it's taken so long, guys. Hope this will be a short video. And just to, please follow me on YouTube and Instagram, and drop a comment and drop a like if you like Buckingham Nicks. Dave. My next record, video will be 1978. I think I might do, maybe I'm going to take a page from Jimmy Fink. Jimmy Fink is a really great disc jockey on 107.1 The Peak. I'm going to have to flag all these guys that I'm mentioning, Chad and Jimmy, because I'm so, oh wow, the colors on this are incredible. Look at, can you see the colors on that? She's got which I never even noticed before. She's got like Indian feathers or whatever at the bottom of her hair, very trendy in 1972, 73. And they're colored, it's like a black and white, but just the end of the feathers are colored, which is cool. And the eyes are really good. All right, here's the inside. Oh, the smell and the crack. It's like new car smell, right? I know I'm stealing from other people's. I remember this was the back. I remember that was the back photo, I think, of the ones I saw. It didn't have this back, and there's all the lyrics on the inside and the back. I already showed you guys, which is kind of the retro X-ray, what is it called? Polarization, I think, polarization shot, which they released one of these, I think, in the 80s. Correct me if I'm wrong, and those are supposed to be valuable too, but I like the OG, of course. 2025, 1973 Buckingham Records. Oh, so he gets LLC. Way to go, Lindsay. Listen to the, and here's the OB. The OB came off. I'll find a way to, maybe I'll put it back in the shrink. I learned that from my buddy Tony. All right, so I'm gonna close this up and just read the musicians. Stevie Nicks, Lindsey Buckingham, vocals, of course, drums, Hoppy Hodges, don't know him, Jim Keltner, and Ronnie Tutt. Not a bad duo. Of course, he would graduate to Fleetwood Mac, right? John McVie on bass, and Buckingham on, not Buckingham, Fleetwood, Mick Fleetwood on drums. I'm so excited I can't talk. Guitars, Lindsey Buckingham and Waddy Wachtel. How about that for a duo? Bass, Mark Tulin. Lindsey Buckingham plays bass, as a lot of these guys do. Jerry Sheff. Peggy Sandvik on keyboards. Richard Halligan, strings arranged. Jorge Calderon, who worked with Warren Zevon. Great studio percussionist in LA. Lindsey Buckingham, Hoppy Hodges on percussion, and synthesizer Monty Stark. Dedicated to AJ Nicks, the grandfather of country music. I guess that was probably Stevie's grandfather, I'm guessing. Produced and engineered by Keith Olsen. How do we know Keith Olsen? Yes, Keith Olsen is the producer of the Grateful Dead's Terrapin Station that we did in 1977, but he's more importantly, or at least selling-wise, outsold the first Fleetwood Mac album. It's actually their second self-titled album, but the famous one in 75 that Buckingham and Nicks were on, along with Christine McVie and John McVie and Mick Fleetwood. Assistant engineer Richard Dashut, executive producer Lee Lassif, recorded at Sound City, Los Angeles. Album design, Jimmy Wachtel. And everybody knows the famous story. They were cutting the album. Mick was doing a tour. I don't know if anybody else from the band was with him at that point. It wasn't McVie. It might have been, Christine might have been with him. I don't know. And he heard Lindsay and he said, would you come play on my album? And Lindsay's deal was, I'll come play on your album, but you got to bring my girlfriend, Stephanie, AKA Stevie, and the rest is history, as they say. They not only played on the album, but they joined the album and they did the follow-up with Rumors that went through the stratosphere. Okay, Jimmy Wachtel, album design. I've always thought Jimmy Wachtel is Waddy Wachtel's brother, but I don't know that for a fact, or a relative of Waddy Wachtel. If anybody knows that, let me know. Photography, Laurie Sullivan, beautiful photographer in the Jimmy Wachtel. Inspiration, Richard Marcelli. Color print, The Dye Company, Los Angeles. Wild Studio, Jimmy Wachtel. So there you are, Rhino. Thank you, Rhino. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Stephanie and Lindsay, aka Stevie. Yeah, looking forward to spinning this, so I'm going to do that. Take care, guys. Have a great day. Doodah Dave signing out. My first unboxing video and my first album from Analogue Productions. I'm so excited. I saw it in front of my stoop this morning. We worked all weekend, my wife and I. We have a jewelry party business and we're opening hopefully this week. We're so excited about it. And so we worked all weekend, really long hours. So I slept kind of late tonight and I went outside and there it was, and I was like, honey, my record came. And then I was watching a tape of the tracking angle with Fremer, and he goes, "What's that behind your back? Records, lots of records. I see you sneaking in with all those records." All right, Doodah Dave signing out. Take care. Bye.